The plot twist on this video is crazy. Real crazy. Alright guys, shout out Coryxkenshin.
The crotch is just wearing out.
Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Go get your snacks.
I just skirted off in your whip.
Now, I want y'all to look at this picture. This guy name is Chandler. Why do he have that neck bracelet on? Well, he fell down the stairs and he had this brain injury. Apparently, this brain injury was so bad, and apparently he was bleeding from his brain a little bit, where it had to take surgery, and he lost his job. He told his parents that he couldn't travel to Florida to go get this job because of this injury, and they replaced him with someone new. So the family seeing this, seeing a child losing his dream job, seeing him so injured and depressed like this every day, they walk past him while he's laying on his couch injured. It brought a lot of stress to the family, but believe it or not, this is about to get 10 times worse because the dark parts didn't even happen yet. Now, Chandler's mom and dad decided to plan this trip to this cabin. This is a family childhood cabin. Everybody know about this cabin, so it was no surprise that they was going to end up going there this year. But Chandler noticed something about his mom and dad before they started packing to leave to this cabin. Chandler didn't want to go to this cabin no more because he was too old for it. He didn't really care about it no more. It was fun when he was a kid. Now that he's old, he don't want to go there. But like I said, he noticed that his parents started acting a little bit weird before they started to pack. He's seen the family get lots and lots of cash and stack it in the bag. He didn't really know why. I guess he didn't question them why they was doing this, but he probably just thought maybe they're just gonna bring this money with them for some reason. The next morning, Chandler wakes up but don't hear his parents. Surely his parents wouldn't leave without telling him, so he decides to go in their room. That bag that he saw them packing all of that money in, gone. What the family would do before they leave is the suitcase that they pack their clothes in, they'll leave it in front of the door. This is a real picture of their front door. He goes down and he checks this front door, but they bags, everything is gone. So they did leave without letting him know. Mind you, there's still a lot of moving for him to move all around the house to search for his parents like this, because the neck bracelet, his leg is still injured from that fall. Not only that, he still got to do surgery soon, so he don't really want to do all of this moving, but he's curious. So he decides to check outside, but their car is still in the driveway. Immediately, he thought in his head that maybe some friends went to go pick them up from our house and bring them to the cabin. Now, Chandler did find this very, very strange, but he thought for the most part they'll be okay. Since he's gonna be home alone for the weekend, he called his girlfriend over. When she arrived, she basically does a lot for him because he's injured. The parents not there, so she's playing a big part for him right now. But then by the end of the week, something strange started to happen. Because his parents never checked in with him, never texted him, never told him they made it, nothing. So he tell his girlfriend about all of these strange things he seen his parents do, like that weird behavior with the money, how they just left without telling him, how the car's still in the driveway and they just vanished, maybe with some friends that they know. And of course they would call the parents, but
Leave a message after the tone.
no answer. Worse than that, it didn't even ring, straight to voice message. But apparently later on during the end of the weekend, which was a Sunday, the mom ended up texting him out of nowhere and saying, made it safely, can't get anything through, and yes, it's packed. Going to White Lake today for the parade and we'll be home Monday or Tuesday early. Love you lots. But then of course, Monday happens. Nothing. They call the parents, no ring, straight to voice message. Then, remember they say Tuesday early? That day then happened. They don't come. Nothing. Call them, straight to voice message. Everybody is confused on what's going on, why they're not coming home. Something have to be happening behind the scenes that we do not know about. Which of course, something bad behind the scenes is going on that they don't know about. Chandler decides to file a missing police report.
Officials are still searching for this couple, Bart and Krista Halderson.
Still searching for a Windsor couple who have not been seen in days.
The police decided to tell other police officers to go to that White Lake cabin place where the parents are supposed to be at. When they do go here, they notice something a little off. No.
Office, anybody inside? Announce your presence, make yourselves known.
No one was there. And you know, they investigated this whole area. No one hasn't been there for months. They did some serious investigation on this, so they could obviously tell that the parents was never here at all. I don't know if y'all noticed, but if you look at the grass is overgrown. There was there that would have been cut. It's just the whole vibe, the whole thing about them going here, everything was off. Then Chandler decides to go door to door asking for his parents.
If you were able to capture the road or my...
We don't know. We don't know. They just took a copy of everything and...
Now, the reason why Chandler really wanted to do this because he wanted to get some information on these doorbell cameras that can videotape and see if and who these parents got in the car with, because they did leave, they are missing, so they had to leave with somebody, but nobody had the footage. Then investigators noticed something, and when they noticed that, it became real huge. Let's go 3 days back, I believe, before the parents decided to go to White Lake, to the cabin. Somehow they got this information on Bart. Bart is Chandler's dad. He was on the phone with this guy named Omar for 17 minutes. Bart was mad for some reason. By the end of this phone call, Bart is now not mad because of what Omar told Bart. And when this phone call was over, that's when Bart would do this meeting with some group of people, but no, it was not at the cabin. But before they go to this meeting, the dad texted Chandler and said, "Ready when you are," because Chandler had to come to this meeting with the dad. So they all got ready. As the dad was heading to the door, and as Chandler was following right behind him, Chandler grabbed the rifle and shot his dad dead. So then he waits for his mom. But first he grabs the phone, texts his mom, and he told her, "Dad's phone dead, text or call me, and get soda on your way home. I have an extra hour of work." The mom said, "I can." The mom, Krista, would then finally come home, pull in the driveway, walk in her house. Before she know it, she gets shot dead. Let's get into the why of all of this. Now, what makes me mad about this is because the mom was happy, ready to see her family in her dream home, comes home and die immediately. But let's get into the why. Chandler lied to his parents about going to college. He didn't go. He did attend, I think, the first couple of days, but he had straight F's. He didn't go to school. He would lie to everybody and say that he would go, and when he do pretend to go, he would just wait somewhere and then come back home, and it'll be like, yeah, I had a good day at school. And that job, SpaceX, that he was gonna apparently get, he made that up. Oh, and that neck injury from the beginning of the video, yeah, he made that up too. He faked the whole thing, pretended everything. How did he get the neck brace though? Because he purposely, I don't know what he done, but he did hit his head. He did something to get that neck bracelet to make it seem real and legit. So he did go to the doctor. He ended up getting it. He was not injured badly, but the doctor said, "You may, just in case, here, have it. You don't really need it though." He grabbed it, and then of course he took advantage of that. And of course the reason why he did that was the excuse for why he didn't go to Florida for work. He didn't want to go, so that injury was the excuse for that. Now, y'all remember that phone call that the dad had with this guy named Omar? The dad was kind of mad because Chandler would create these fake emails saying that the reason why I don't have my grades in and my transcripts is because they just said I couldn't get it right now. You know, he would make up some real good excuse. So the dad had enough and called the school apparently for these transcripts, and that's why he went crazy on Omar. And then at the end, Omar told him, "Chandler, don't go to this school. You never go to this school. You only went for the first semester for a couple of days. That's about it." Then that's when the dad knew Chandler was lying the whole time. And then of course, when that phone call was over, he called the real advisors of this school and set up this meeting. And that's the meeting that the son and the dad was supposed to go to, that Chandler did not want to go to. You burn their bodies in a fireplace in their house. And of course, what was left that he couldn't get rid of, he scattered it all over the town. One of the body parts was behind his girlfriend's parent house, rivers, lakes, forests. He put it everywhere in the area. We really don't know why he set it up to where he tried to make it seem that his parents were so suspicious and they was acting strange. I think, conspiracy theory, that he done it just because this weird behavior that they was doing and tried to put off was the reason of their disappearance. And that was a good reason for them just to go missing out of nowhere. And by him confessing to the cops, by him going to the neighbor's house, by him asking for footage, it just made him look completely innocent. And you probably thought he was innocent, right? But remember that little small thing that the police noticed? Well, when Chandler goes to this police station and say, "Yeah, my parents gone. I don't have no clue where they at. They asked him, when was the last time you spoke with them? He showed them that text message that I showed y'all on his phone that he got from his mom. They noticed that this text message was sent on July 4th. Now, remember that text message had something to do with a parade. The parade was on July 3rd, not the 4th. So the cops knew that, meaning the parade had already happened. So why would they, what? Why would they text you that then? So then that's when the cops did some deep digging with the phone history. They noticed once he sent this text, or let me rephrase that, once the message from his mom was sent to Chandler, they noticed that it wasn't in White Lake. It was at the house, the family house, right next to Chandler's phone. They found the phone in the house, long story short, wrapped around in some foil next to a shoe inside of the garage. Completely messed up because he got the date wrong. And yeah, this case is crazy. Like I said, it's dark. His own parents. Think about that. His own parents. In other words, this guy screwed himself over. Got his mom's phone and sent the message to himself on the wrong date. And now he's serving life in jail, I believe.